backstage, I was like, I feel like this game, this series could be just like just a stomp of a 2-0. I don't know which side it's going to be, but I feel like it's definitely two different ideas matching up against each other, and somebody's going to walk away right, and somebody is going to be a little lost mid-series in figuring out what to do.
Definitely possible. This is a make or break situation, and Puppy, the all-time experienced captain, he has made or broken a lot of teams. I wouldn't be surprised to see it go that way. That said, early laning phase, another situation where you have to play versus Tundra offlane, one of the most annoying offlanes in the game. You're always pulling waves, always disrupting the equilibrium. Yeah. Never seems like you get that 2v2, so Puppy's already doing a little shenanigans with Soxa down here, chasing him down, trying to meet the waves. Of course, this will give solo XP to the other two, but Soxa does not want to run through mid.
And this is kind of what Puppy was talking about when he was saying that they're just kind of like, I like to refer to Tundra, I'm not sure if I would call them dirty cheaters, but I would say dirty and nerdy. That's the combo that I think of when I'm like, what is Tundra? What makes them dirty and nerdy, man? These guys are the guys who break down the game to a science. They know every little mechanical interaction. They know every little dirty thing you can do in lane in order to swing a bad matchup, and you're seeing it right here. And Secret, they also know that, and they have come up with a plan to be able to deal with that. Puppy's trying to, you know, as you said, meet the pulls together.
I mean, you can call it dirty and nerdy. I don't know. If you're in top 3, I call it just good Dota.
Yeah, that's a good.
Figure out the mechanics, abuse them better than your opponent. One of these things that these guys do the best. And meanwhile, Secret, they're going to have to play with that double melee offlane. So SKITER'S going to have a really good early game. He is going to have very nice timings on this Naga. He's playing into Mag. You have to keep in mind this Tundra lineup, they have a couple save mechanics built in versus the big AoE teamfight that Secret's trying to push down later, right? You have to sleep to counter-initiate. You have the Astrals to counter-initiate. It's a lot of time you can waste for this BKB duration that at some point Crystallis might end up going here and trying to take the Roche fights with. Already queuing up Maelstrom, so the more you can deal with the lanes for your supports, the better off Secret's going to feel in this game.
I also feel like the damage on Secret isn't like the fastest in the world. You know, like I could see a very real scenario where Crystallis, maybe give it a first blood, not quite. But just the damage could just be a little bit slow. There goes that save, there goes the song, and you're going to reset.
Like Secret, when they choose a target in this game and they choose to go on it, you have to commit, and you have to commit hard. You also have to get out of these lanes. Like, we've seen this Brood just destroy some of these side lanes. And 33's having a pretty good time. He has not had to invest a huge amount in regen. Normally, these super early waves is where Brood can struggle, especially in these core matchups like Monkey that tend to abuse him.
Oh, 9!
He's got a Fairy Fire.
Just as we showed the stat there of how successful OD has been at TI, and specifically, there it is, the 9 OD. The only other team to try out this hero was Team Spirit, who ran it in the offlane with Collapse. Didn't quite work out for them. It is interesting, though. It's the first time they're going to be playing Dire side OT. Wonder how much that changes.
Quick TP mid.
Yeah, an early rotation that's going to catch 9, perhaps. Oh, no, he ended up on the wrong side of the cliff. 9. I don't know if that was intentional or what. Maybe it was just good old-fashioned luck, but close enough to the cliff there that it puts Science on the wrong side of it.
Too bad.
Nice little move. He'll sure it up. Still at Fairy Fire. I'm not sure he goes down. There's just not a huge amount of mana in the tank for Nisha there either way, but I think they're happy to get out of this lane in a pretty good position.
Has been killed.
Snaking. In his courier. Not going to be too happy about that one.
Radiant's
even worse.
is under attack.
Our Ember Spirits did not actually get a chance to refill his bottle, so talking about being low on mana.
Snake King only has one drop.
Looks like Snake King, it's just gonna fall. Resolution. It's way too hard with the 2-2-0 build he's got going on.
Yeah, this is the buff to Shockwave, right? This Mag hero is pretty strong on lane. Like, he's just chilling here with the ring. Downside of Mirana Naga is you can't pressure super early. So Rezo is just having the time of his life up here. Even CS with SKITER, first blood gold on top. Even more unstoppable.
Still, there's so much talk about like, oh, well, the strategy and drafting they do. But Puppy, when it just comes down to the play, he's still got it, man. He is still one of the best find positions from a mechanical perspective.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, absolutely. He's also one of the best at killing creeps. This guy gets
that's a mechanic of sorts. Invis, Moonlight Shadow, they're going to be able to set up the toss and arrow combination that catches Nisha looking around in that dire jungle. Tundra reclaimed. Countered. See what they can do, though. Tundra are going to go for a 5-man smoke. This is I feel like we haven't seen them do this in maybe the whole game.
Now they might find the Zaya's Tusk, and they will.
Yeah, they will. They're going to toss him over to the side here into the Orchid. Now, Puppy shows up. He actually ran in. Going into this one. The Static Storm goes down. The Wukong's command on top of that one. They're going to chain it with the stun from Chrysalis. Make sure that the Mirana can't get away. Nice and Prism save.
Is under attack.
The 5 position is going to come back. The statues and the slides. make sure he stays down.
Another toss back here if Tundra want to think about it. Oh, Rezo is going to displace him first, though.
Yeah, there goes the toss over to the side. So both the repositioning spells being used here. But RP locking down the two of them. The OD ultimate was dropping on BKB. Nisha, they're going to fight it out with Crystallis. So the song isn't going to be enough for Skiter unless, there it is, the imprisonment with the song on top of that one. Now with the BKBs failing out, can Secret continue this fight, or Tundra, are they going to be able to be the ones to catch over hero after hero? A glimpse back, not going to do enough though, as it's going to be Nisha caught by the Orchid. Drained of everything he has, including his life. They may have had the Aegis on Team Secret, but it's Tundra who come out the victors in that.
Secret support's pretty much taken out at the start to some degree. Puppey has to drop the full kit. Just look how much this Mirana death gets stalled. It was a snaking by, but now we're getting more player arrow.
Static Storm trying to protect him, but it looks like with the imprisonment, it's probably going to be enough. Now, Zaxa's life is going to get traded out 1 for 1, but they do have the Ensnare on the Monkey King here, and he doesn't have his BKB, not for another 20 seconds. He's in big time trouble. They do manage to get the skewer back on to 9, but without the Monkey King, do they have anything to take advantage of this one? They do have the Ember Spirit coming in hot. 9, he needs to get out of here, but this damn kinetic field to lock him in place. Nisha goes for the kill, and Nisha will claim it. Shockwave managed to finish him up at the end. Now with the BKB, he's going to challenge Skiter. Doesn't really have the damage against the Naga Siren, so we won't find a secondary kill during that BKB timing.
So we see Rezo, he's trying to look for anything.
I don't know what mix-up of button clicks that one was, but he force-staffed and horn-tossed, but didn't blink forward.
Zaxa, think about blind jumping.
Radiant's middle tower
Cutting his way through.
He's going to find Science and toss him back over to the side. He's just immediately going to try and take advantage of this. They do manage to get off the snowball. They're gone on top of the OD. That's all important, but he has the imprisonment. He's going to come back into Crystallis with the stun, but he blinked away just before the stun could have hit. And that is so much of the team fight on the side of Secret now. Tundra is going to continue to retreat though, instantly the side forward onto the Magnus. He tried to go forward, but he had an AR disc as well, so he's going to be okay. And that hammer did absolutely nothing to it, but did almost finish off the toss. The Ember Spear stuck inside the Ensnare with no BKB. He will die, overextending. Now 9 goes in deep though with the RP. They land exactly what they needed there to turn the fight. 2 cores going down on the side, now with a buyback on sides. They're going to finish off Sox, so he gets tossed over, maybe snaking low, beaten down. Crystallis versus Skiter, a one-on-one carry matchup where Skiter has the health advantage, and he's got the Ensnare, he's got the illusions, he surrounds the Monkey King, and now 9 comes back into play as well for the +1. Rezo for staff skewer on away. They're trying to catch him, but 9 so close to be able to get off that extra.
The real Naga multiple times now. Like you said, just not enough damage to kill him. There's going to be an astral save. There's going to be a song follow-up. At that point, he just walks it off. Initiation's so difficult. Now you're getting turned on. Bloodthorn going to work here, shredding Zayats.
Definitely no shortage of damage on the Tundra side. You have that blood.
I'm not sure. It's not easy. Depends who thinks they have that
nice
damage.
Force Staff. Cuts the King down from his perch here.
Does have BKB if he can get it off.
He does have BKB, but he may not have an opportunity. Imprisonment at the last second. He's got some regen coming in. He's going to survive through this and get off the BKB.
Well.
Throws out the stun. A huge heal with the Satanic. Now the Wukong's command. The imprisonment once again. The Song of Siren.
Doesn't want to.
He needs to be able to jump out, but they're going to go back in. Do they find him? He's a tree right there. He's right there. He didn't find him. They hit him. He's not going to be able to jump onto the trees. He's still inside the Wukong's command, but Skiter doesn't care. He's got his illusions. He's got his whole crew signing up for
absolutely nothing. He'll just drop the double hammer, double hex. He's going to turn the fight around again, so you have to find the angle. Nice skewer.
Away! Really? It's a long one. Snake King blocked by the kinetic field, actually, but the second one gets around it, and on the side, we're going to see Puppey pay for that kinetic field. Perhaps the Spiders look to be able to chase him down, and the hammer gets dropped. 9 turns around, imprisonment, refresh, and second support goes down. Rezo looks to try and blink forward there and get the skewer back. Meanwhile, we see Nisha. He's forced to bump his BKB, the Bloodthorn. Managed to get that one out of him. They've used kind of everything they have on the side of Secret. They're going to have to full out retreat. They may just have to give up a full lane of barracks.
Structures are fortified.
This game is looking rough. There's just not enough damage in the tank. I think even at this point, if you land everything on this Naga and he doesn't Astral him, doesn't matter. He still has Aegis. He still has the Butterfly Evasion.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Just not cutting through enough of this. You need really deep
Skewer
skewers.
though, the skewers are always an opportunity. 9 in turn throws out the imprisonments. They cannot seem to be able to lock down these one heroes because 9 is always there with the be able to get the save. They have that buyback though on the disruptor. They need to make it work something here. They get the glimpse back, but again the Astral, the imprisonments, they keep on going down, and this is still the first life. Soxy with the toss over on Nisha. He doesn't have BKB. He's caught at the side, and now the song wake him back up, and there's a second scythe. Wait, in the invulnerability over and over again, but he couldn't get away. He does have a buyback. They're going to try and get the dieback on the Puppy here. Lotus Sword bouncing back some spells. Another skewer over to the side through the field. They caught 9. They hit him with the stun. The climb there, and he's dead. All important. Finally, the OD is the one that gets caught in the initiation for resolution, gets caught in the trap, and now the rest of Tundra. There is no song. There is no imprisonment.
OD by.
OD coming back. Uh-oh. They cannot afford this Naga Siren to die. He pops him in. The nice dodge there on the stun. The arrow coming in. Goes wide. He's focusing on resolution. He does not want to get skewered any longer. The BKB is going to wear out soon. They've gotten on top of 9. Well, it's maybe just the Touch who's gotten on top of 9. Nisha has the second round of the BKB. There goes the imprisonment. Crystal.
And
they go up off of this one side. Oh, that skewer is off the mark. He blinks away first. And that, without being able to catch 9, so much of their extension here on Secret is being ruined. Again and again, the imprisonment's going down. Nisha throwing out the damage, just managed to jump back to his remnant. If they can reset here, ultimately, they still...
Why not?
At Arcane Point.
Stronger.
That is literally more strength, yes. Thank you, Avery. Snowball in. Zayat's being pulled into a nasty scenario where he'll just be avalanche. Now, Chrysalis is out. Oh, look at that. Soxa immediately tried to pounce on the Monkey King to get him off the tree. Still caught him in the end. Is he going to be able to get off of BKB? They've got the Lotus Sword to be able to help him out. He pops BKB now, turns Static Storm. There's no real Naga Siren there. They've also caught Puppy in the side. So the 2 supports will die. Neither one has a buyback and Skeeter. Whew. Doxa almost catching. Maybe an Ember Spirit or Magnus out of position. Failing that, okay. Don't find that opening.
Or BKB on this Monkey. Skeeter, he's up the Bloodthorn Nullifier.
Oh, there it is. Instant side being used as he blinks in. Aeon Disc gets just wiped out. The Nullifier completely disrupts that one. They do have a buyback onto Rezo. They're probably going to have to wait out the supports, though. We're almost up here.
Do you want to fight for this
You gotta be careful. His BKB still not back up. They're gonna go for the buyback now. The Magnus needs to be able to bail him out, but there goes the song. Perfect timing.
Are under attack.
And they get out of the glimpse range, though. Puppy is gonna be able to force that one. The man to dodge or the imprisonment. Oh, he got the dodge out. Nice illusion dodge there. And the arrow. Now the jammer's being dropped. Almost finishing off the Monkey. He turns around, pots Satanic, gets a little bit of heal. Not very much though. Secret, they gotta get back to the fountain.
How do you kill any of these heroes?
I don't know.
If you're not killing him in that scenario, I mean, you need Nullifier. You just need it. They need it now.
Didn't quite get it. The skewer almost going off the Nullifier. He's going to make that Aeon Disc useless. Oh, he dives. 9 finishes him off. There's going to be a dieback. Now it's going to be a 4 versus 5. Chrysalis in a good position, though. And my goodness. Not just exploded at 33. That's the Squat Spider as well. They do have buybacks, though. Secret got to be careful as they push out, but they really want to be able to force more. They want to be able to stop these supports. There goes the buyback. Bloodthorn Ensnare onto the Ember Spear. They need to help him out. But here goes that. They've got the sight. The imprisonment going down. This is maybe the last stand from Secret, and it's all up to Chrysalis and Nisha to be able to fight through. Skater, he's going to fall once. 9, a dieback on him. They just changed the game for Secret, but Chrysalis, he's not sure if he can go for it. They're going to stick on a Skater instead. Soxa comes in, lays down a combo, almost enough to finish off the Monkey, and he does die. He goes down. The one-on-one against Nisha. Now Sneaking joins in the fray. He jumps forward. Nisha, he must get this kill. He needs it so badly. Another round of Slide Change. Not quite enough, but the double Slide gets him before he dies. He finishes off 9. He gives Secret a small chance. Tundra are gonna go high ground with 4. They have been looking for openings and patiently letting those openings play out. Somebody walks into that spinner snare, great. They get the toss back, and Lord, he is coming. Here comes Soxa. Giants Ring Soxa trying to find the opening here. The Wukong's man is gonna go up. They do have the imprisonment. The Dark Shadow is the tiny moving out of that Wukong's man. Thanks to that imprisonment astral save once again from 9. They do have the scythe, keeping that Ember Spirit. Force staff him out. That's the Nullifier. Oh, he got hit by an arrow. Puppy down. One pick off, tree volley being used, caught, and forced to use the BKB. 2 small wins there for Tundra. A BKB down on Chrysalis and a buyback out of the Disruptor. This is what we're talking about. Tundra has just been so good at being able to just see small opportunities like this arrow. Saksa looking for an opening. Doesn't go for the toss back, instead the imprisonment. Magnus getting caught as he tries to jump in. Also nullified as well. Tree volley's coming in. Resolution needs to be able to get outside. He's managed to get the kickback on his Snake King and snowballs his way out of there. Chrysalis sees an opportunity. Hits him with the Balance Strike, and the Static Storm will finish him off. 9 is almost dead. Nisha's been messing around with him, but at the same time, Tusk falls. Nisha all in and trying to chase down this OD. The last red into the BKB. He couldn't find him. TP out. The BKB expires. He gets caught. Socks up to finish him off with the help of 9.
This OD just way too elusive on the back end. So much help as well. And that was a refresher for this Ember. He's going to have to expend buyback here, but he is not going to have that up, which means no BKB for the full duration.
Buyback 1, buyback 2. Skewer away. Hold out, but at the same time, a dieback on the Disruptor. Chrysalis jumps in, immediately in prison. He's not going to get off the Wukong's command. He hopes for it, and he doesn't have the BKB either. Starts fighting up against Skeeter. Trying to hold it. Oh, what a kickback! Right in front of the Monkey King. What a beautiful kick!
Buybacks here. Odie coming back in.
With
Tundra.
the song, setting things up. They have the imprisonments ready to go. They're going to focus on this Tusk first. They know this repositioning is so damn bad for them. And only got a 3. And the Wizards come in, finishing off the Ember Spirit. A 2 buyback. They are all in on being able to hit either the best RP of your life. No! It's denied by the imprisonment. He tries to go for the Balance Strike. He gets the skewer back now, but coming back into play, Chris is not going to be able to do anything. Immediately silenced it. That is it. Tundra, they will take this game 1. Just the most beautiful, disciplined play you could possibly hope for to see on the main stage from Tundra. They worked Secret bit by bit. They wore them down until they could finally break them.
How many was more annoying than the last?